Well, my nerdy friends, Disney Plus Day has came and went. There was good, there was bad, and unfortunately there was ugly, mostly lack of stuff from Star Wars. I want to break down all the various announcements, give you sort of my real quick thoughts on each different thing that was announced, and then obviously talk about Star Wars. I honestly think something has to be going on over there. We'll break it down. What's up, everybody? It's Josh coming at you from Nerd Ventures Tower. I just want to say a big shout out to the many people that came over to our live streaming channel to hang out with us as we broke down different parts of Disney Plus Day. It was a massive stream, maybe one of the biggest streams we've ever done. So I just want to say thank you to everybody that was there. And if you're not checking out our live streams, then you're seriously missing out, fam. Okay, so let's begin by talking about the Star Wars announcement for Disney Plus, and I'm actually just going to pull up both the Star Wars official account and the Marvel Studios official accounts on Twitter just to sort of show you the difference between the two and talk about what I think is going on. And so you have over here, they're talking about the trailers. They've got Boba Fett in Fortnite. You know, this is literally the theme parks they're retweeting, which is kind of fun. They have up here this kind of Disney Plus Day thing, which shows a bunch of footage from all the different things, including the Book of Boba Fett thing. They have this here, which is, again, a look at all these different projects. They have, like, all these things that are coming up for Disney Plus. We'll come back to this later in the video because it's actually pretty telling that they have some of these things up here from Disney Plus, but didn't actually talk about them at all, at least as of now, on Disney Plus Day. You've got down here the tweet of Book of Boba Fett under the helmet. More talk of that thing on Disney Plus. And really and truly, folks, the only real big things that were announced here for Disney Plus Day for Star Wars, well, that's kind of it. There was a sizzle reel that was put up on Disney Plus, the one that leaked out yesterday for Kenobi. You have a tweet from 23 hours ago talking about the High Republic. You have a tweet 6 hours ago which shares the little teaser trailer 15-second thing here. You've got a tweet from 5 hours ago saying follow this thread for all the announcements, a retweet from the Disney account. You've got a tweet about TikTok. You've got a tweet 3 hours ago for the Book of Boba Fett thing. You've got another one for the Book of Boba Fett thing. And then 3 hours ago, you have the tweet about the Kenobi deal, which was the sizzler reel. You've got another retweet of just average, little trailer thing here. It's this 30-second, like, here's all the stuff that's coming up. You've got another tweet about that little 1 minute long trailer. The Fortnite John, again, just tweeting about Disney Plus, and then the parks. Okay, so basically, the bottom line here is, guys, a lot of people were expecting a lot more for Star Wars. I want to talk about this at the end of the video and what I think is actually going on here. But really and truly, all they really had was the sizzler reel for Kenobi, which is dope, and I did like a lot, and we talked about it both in a video yesterday when it leaked out and earlier today on the stream. And then you had the Under the Mask Boba Fett documentary, which was really cool. And the one thing I'll say about that is it was pretty exciting to see George Lucas talking about Star Wars again, smiling about Star Wars, and being shot at the same location as Dave Filoni, where Dave is wearing a new Boba Fett set type of hoodie. This indicates to me that they did go shoot this at Skywalker Ranch recently. So George is at least willing to come back and shoot some cool stuff like this with Dave over at Skywalker Ranch. And so I don't know. I still believe he's involved in Andor in some way. So it's fun to see George coming back. He looks good. He looks like he's getting a little healthier. So I'm excited for it, man. It was good to see him. And that little documentary thing was really cool. As a big Boba Fett fan, there were a lot of fun things that I hadn't heard about, didn't know about, including that parade they had and just all sorts of fun stuff. So it was really great for a Star Wars fan. But guys, that's kind of it. That's all they had. And if you just look at their official Twitter account, you can just see, like, it's not really popping, okay? So now let's shift into Marvel before I get into some conspiracy theories about what is going on with Star Wars and Lucasfilm. Let's just look at the Marvel account and look at the different things, okay? So you got a couple Eternal things, but here's what I want to say. An hour ago, they have this 2021 Disney Plus Day thing that they have shared out. It is on Disney Plus. We watched it, react to it together on a live stream, and I will get into all the little footage and cool stuff that was going on there. You got a scene of Hawkeye. You've got our first look at Moon Knight, right? We got our first look at She-Hulk, our first look at Miss Marvel, and a ton of different announcements, X-Men stuff, new Spider-Man animated show, and I'm sure we'll have more of that down here. So look, 2 hours ago, you have this Secret Invasion thing, new titling for Secret Invasion. It's coming out soon. Marvel Zombies, an animated original series coming from Marvel Studios. I'm pumped, man. I loved What If. I'm excited to see what that's about. Agatha, House of Harkness, confirmed to be happening. Big announcement there we sort of knew about, but it's really fun. We've got Ironheart, the logo here, and there was, this was in that sizzler reel as well. You've got the I Am Groot thing happening. You've got Spider-Man Freshman Year, which was confirmed to be canon to the MCU's Peter Parker, Tom Holland, and it's going to take him into his first year, I believe, of college, or maybe this will, as he gets to his path of being Spider-Man. It might be his freshman year in high school, actually, which is pretty wild. Either way, very cool, very exciting news. You've got the Echo series announcement, which is something we've talked about. Really cool character there, and a lot of the Daredevil cast from the Netflix Daredevil show will be coming over in the Echo show, which is really, really cool. You've got What If Season 2 announced. You've got Miss Marvel announced for 2022. And again, you get a first look at the footage. She-Hulk announced, and you get first look at the footage. Moon Knight, you get a first look at the footage. This was shocking. This is crazy. A sort of continuation or an all-new series in the vein of the original 90s X-Men show, X-Men 97, coming out on Disney Plus. Crazy, dude. Going in 2023 is when you'll be able to see. That's what they say. So absolutely wild. You've got Hawkeye stuff 19 hours ago. So like, if you just look at the two social media accounts, I think it becomes pretty clear the disparity in Star Wars announcements and things coming out and Marvel. Marvel had so many tweets of their own stuff, crazy announcements, fun stuff that's going on. And then honestly, like, you look over at what Star Wars was doing, they're retweeting all the Disney Plus account stuff. They're retweeting what the parks are doing. Bro, they ain't doing nothing. And again, we'll talk about that in a second because it's super frustrating and I have a theory about what's going on. But let's take a little bit more of a look here. I'm not going to show a lot of the Hawkeye stuff, but I will say, dude, I was already hyped up for Hawkeye, but this sequence with the just single shot, that steady cam work, so cool. A lot of tracksuit mafia, just... Dude, I was very hyped up for this. I'm super excited for this show. I think it's going to be really, really good flavor, so... Shout out to them on that. You got the Tracksuit Mafia here. It's just super fun stuff, man. If you've ever read that Matt Fraction, David Aja run, it's really cool. That's going to be dope. And then we get teases for some of the stuff that's coming, starting with Moon Knight. Guys, we get our first look at Moon Knight. It's a little bit of a tease. We hear Oscar Isaac's voice as Mark Spector. Really good British accent. You know, here, I'll play a little bit of it.
I can't tell the difference between my waking life and dreams.
That's his voice, bro. That's his voice. That's the voice choice for Mark Spector. But yeah, that's pretty wild. He's over here in the Egyptian kind of thing, and then you see your first look at Moon Knight. And I do just want to say that this is from where we get the first costume leak. If you recall, that costume leak, the original one of Moon Knight, was done in a bathroom like this, so this sort of proves that leak is correct, but you don't see the final shot, which shows the Moon Knight suit, which is pretty interesting. I wonder why that's not happening, but, confirmed to be real. You see Moon Knight jumping from rooftop to rooftop here, which is sick, dude. He's a lot like Batman in that regard, so super fun stuff. I was very excited to see this. I'm so pumped up for Moon Knight, dude. Moon Knight is going to be a very lit show, and can't wait to see what Oscar Isaac does with that performance. It's going to be really, really fun. We get to see Jennifer Walters doing yoga and the She-Hulk, man. Like, dude, I think this looks awesome. She looks great in costume. She's talking about being a normal lawyer, right? She could go in, back and forth between She-Hulk stuff. We see her with Bruce Banner, like, getting her ready to do her transformation, which is honestly a little bit odd. We'll talk more about this maybe in other streams or videos, but I'm kind of confused as the timing here and what's going on with the Shang-Chi post-credit scene. Is this, we had a Nerdvenger, I believe it was Michaela, who said maybe this takes place in the 5-year gap before the snap and his arm is busted up, because his arm is good here, right? So Don't know exactly what it means, but it's super, super hyped. When you get into the Miss Marvel stuff, like if I'm being honest, it seems like they're not really showing you a lot. Like this is maybe the genie area or whatever where she gets her powers from, and maybe they'll be cutting that out. You see a little bit of the show and kind of the context for it. And they do say in this little trailer that the show will be coming out in 2022, but it says streaming soon. I don't know that it will actually hit that summer date because we did have it reported that it was actually going to be delayed. So, I don't even know, man. It's a very small amount of footage. Like it's really not a lot, but you get kind of a vibe of them just talking about her background and what it's going to be like for her to be a hero, but really holding it close to the chest. And then you have a series of announcements about like What If Season 2 and all those sort of things, man. The X-Men show, the Spider-Man show, Agatha, Armor Wars, Marvel Zombies. Oh, this is kind of fun. We get to see what Sam Jackson will look like in the Secret Invasion show. Pretty wild and pretty exciting. So, look, that was dope. And as a Marvel fan, I am satisfied. I'm into it. I'm excited. But let's talk a little bit about Star Wars, man. So I actually want to show you this. This is a post by Star Wars Newsnet. It says, we apologize to our readers that we were not right. We reported a Kenobi trailer as a rumor for a reason. We confirmed with several sources a trailer exists. Why they only showed a year-old investor clip is a head-scratcher. Let's hope this is not everything for Disney Plus Day. And we're kind of still holding out hope. Like at the time of recording this video, there's still technically a chance that they do drop a Kenobi trailer throughout the day, but a lot of other people are saying that's it, right? So some reliable people are saying that's it. That's why I'm making this video right now. And to be honest with you, it's weird, dude. Like if you go back to that Star Wars trailer, right? The thing that's actually on their account here, it's weird because it shows, I think this is the one, right? Where it so it shows Andor, it shows Bad Batch Season 2, it shows Book of Boba Fett, and then it shows all these different things here, including Kenobi coming up here in a second. And it's just wild. Like a lot of people have been bringing up, like, dude, this was rumored by a lot of solid people. This investor clip sizzle reel was over a year old. I have no idea what they're doing with this and why they're holding so much back, because so many people reported there was going to be so much, and they even say in the marketing for it that we're going to preview new upcoming projects. You know what I mean? So it's kind of a head scratcher. Like I don't really know what is like the rationale here, like what's going on, why they would change their mind and hold back. It's just kind of a frustrating situation. So I wanted to sort of say that I know a lot of Star Wars fans are feeling a certain way about this, and I'm one of them. And I don't have a good answer, but this year having no May the 4th announcements, like there's nothing going on May the 4th, right? Biomes ain't it, right? And then you've got this opportunity, and shout out to Nerdvenger Kendall, man. He has a YouTube channel called Normies to Nerds. You guys should check it out. He made a great point where he said this is crazy because Star Wars lives on Disney Plus. Like right now they don't have a movie, bro. Their next movie was going to be in 2023. It was going to be Rogue Squadron. It's delayed indefinitely according to the trades, and we have no actual announcement that anything else will take its place. There are some rumors, and Old Republic is one of them, and that sounds dope, but we don't know, dude. We have just had to go through a year with no May the 4th announcement, and your next film is delayed indefinitely. You literally live on Disney Plus. Mandalorian Season 1 basically created a funnel for Disney Plus. It was a huge boon to the platform. The fact that Star Wars more or less lives on Disney Plus, all their content, or at least the majority of it for the next couple of years, is going to be on this platform. And on a big day like Disney Plus Day, you're not going to release a Kenobi trailer, which we all know you have. You're not going to release a sizzle reel for Andor. You're not going to release, like, what is going on over there? It's really quite head scratching, to be honest with you. I don't have a good answer. I haven't heard anything. I'm going to look into it, but dang, bro, I am disappointed as a Star Wars fan. Maybe there's an explanation out there, but this seems like a universal letdown. I know there are things within Star Wars that some of us get bothered about and some of us don't. I know some people still really love love the sequels and defend them. I think for a lot of Star Wars stuff, it does feel like a fight. It feels like there's different sides that have different opinions. But what I'm seeing right now, universally, people are let down. Universally, people are looking at Disney and looking at Star Wars specifically and being like, what? Like, what is the deal here? You know what I mean? And I just think even if you take all the rumors and all the buzz out of the equation, what a massive missed opportunity. It's Disney Plus Day. You live on Disney Plus. What is you doing, Star Wars? So there you have it, guys. Sort of my recap of Disney Plus Day. A lot of juicy Marvel stuff that I'm excited to talk about further with you in other videos. And, of course, on the live streaming channel, you should definitely go check it out. Very disappointed with what Star Wars showed and basically what they didn't show. But, hey, that's just how I feel about all of this. I want to know how you feel about it. So you let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Like this video if you liked it. Subscribe to this channel to see more of our content. Pop up in your recommended feed. And as I always say, I hope you are having an awesome and a nerdy day, and I'll see you in the next video.